It's the top 100 board games of all time.
Yeah.
Number 80 is Dixit. This is a Spiel des Jahres winner, 2010. So everyone gets a hand of cards with sort of very strange psychedelic images on them. And what you do, one person will choose a card from their hand, and they'll think of a word or maybe a gesture or anything, a sound, doesn't really matter. And they'll say it and put the card face down on the table. And then everyone else will choose a card from their hand that they think it sort of fits what the person has said. You'll mix the cards up and then you'll lay them all out, and then everyone will choose which one of those cards is the card that the person put down, that the original person put down. And you get points, not for just getting the right answer, but you want to be sort of close to the answer, but not close enough so that everybody gets it, because if everybody gets it, you get less points, you see. And there's so many expansions for this one. I mean, this is easy, so easy to play, and it's just a fantastic game. Number 79 is Tokaido, from one of my favourite designers. I mean, he hasn't released a lot lately, but one of my favourite designers, Antoine Bowser. This is a really simple game where you're moving your piece along the road. It's meant to sort of symbolise a road between Tokyo and some other place, and then you just take the action of where you stop. But you can never go back. So you can move as far along the road as you like. You can never ever go back, and you amass points through basically set collection and things like that. This is a serene experience. It's not a lot to it, but it's really thematic, and yeah, we really enjoy this one. You just can't play it too often. That's all. Number 78 is Telestrations, a fantastic party game with Christmas. This should definitely be on your Christmas list. I mean, this game makes your grandparents, they'll piss their pants playing this one. So it's Chinese whispers in a box, basically. You're gonna be everyone gets a card with a word on it or something, and you're drawing what you think represents what's on your card, and then you pass the book, and then the person has to guess what you've drawn, and so on and so forth, and you just carry on going around. And there's a points scoring system, but no one cares because they're too busy trying to mop up their Wii. Number 78 is the very, very simple racing game Camelot, or Camel Cup. So yeah, this is made better with the expansion that was released a couple of years ago, and it's recently got like a pretty pointless second edition. This is perfect. This plays up to 12 players, and you're not so much racing the camels. You're betting on the camels to win, and trying to mess up other people's camels that they've bet on. So yeah, this is one of the better racing games out there. But, yeah, it's really, really good. Really good game. Number 76 is Friedman Freeze's Power Grid. This game won the award for the most uninspiring box cover of all time. It's a gentleman in a white coat fiddling with his knob. Something to do with the fact this is based on the original Friedman Freeze game Funkenschlag. Yeah, with this one, you're trying to connect cities on a map of Germany and the United States. So if you've got the expansions, other cities, trying to connect cities together and power those cities with electricity based on an auction system where you're buying different power stations. And it's got a really, really clever market mechanism in this game. Yeah, it's just a shame that there's a bit too much knob fiddling going on here. Number 75 is Police Precinct. It's a thematic game basically. It's a bit of what they call Ameritrash, isn't it? Really, I mean, what you're doing, you're taking the role of a police officer running around the city trying to solve crimes before the murderer escapes. And yeah, this is the second edition with all the expansions in there. And yes, it's a really good laugh. It's quite difficult as well. It's quite challenging. If you don't sort of keep a lid on things, things get out of control real quick. But yeah, this is a good one. Number 74 is a game called Junk Art. We do have it, but it's tucked away in the shelf though. It's a pain in the ass to get to, so we'll put a picture up here. But this is another dexterity game. And what you're doing, you've got these set scenarios, you draw a card, and that'll tell you what the game is for that round. And everyone's building different stuff out of the same sort of pieces. You might have a race to build a certain structure, or you might have to balance a certain thing on top of each other, or use a certain thing. But yeah, so much variety. You could do with an expansion actually, but so much variety on this one. It's really good. Oh. Number 73, Little Lords of Vegas. So you've got on the board, you've got the Las Vegas Strip, and every turn a card will come out, and you'll get to build a casino on that plot. And this is a cutthroat game. You can take over people's casinos. You can gamble at other people's casinos, and you never really know what's going to come out and when it's going to come out. And the more points you get, the more chance you've got of getting more points in the end. I mean, we got the expansion here. It really makes it a good game, yeah. But yeah, we've had some good laughs with this one. Yeah, it's really thematic. Highly recommended. Number 72 is another Antoine Bowser game. Some people don't like this one. I don't know why, but it's another dexterity game. But yeah, this is like a 3D sort of, what do they call it, Godzilla kaiju type thing, you know. So you're flicking a disc around a board, trying to knock things over. You got like a wooden dinosaur, so you can flick the disc off its head, knock over buildings, gobbling up meatballs. Yeah, it's really fast game, but it looks fantastic on the table. Always gets people's attention when you're playing it. Yeah, we really like this game. I think they had to change the name because it clashed with the video games. They called it something crap like Terror in Maple City or something, but this is the original version, and we like this one better. Number 71. Oh yeah, baby. Tales of the Arabian Nights. Some people say this isn't much of a game, it's more of an interactive story, but hey, shut up. This is a great game. So you're taking on the role of like ancient mythical characters like Aladdin, Ali Baba, and you're running around a map of the ancient world, having adventures. You've got this big massive book, and you go to different references based on what cards you pull out. And yeah, I mean, you can't play this one too often because you might see stuff quite regularly, but yeah, just for a good evening of giggles and laughs and that. Anything could happen in this one. It's mental, but yeah, you should really pick this up.